A few days ago, my friend and I went to an auction of a deceased psychologist. I don't know why we did it, but it wasn't the strangest thing we've ever done. So, there were a lot of things like books about the human mind or a composite model of a brain. So as we saw that they were selling a bunch of tapes of how it sounds to be a schizophrenic, we bought them for 20 bucks. I know it's stupid, but we were into things like that. The first night my friend Jake listened to them because he bought the tapes. Then the next day in school he gave them to me and said that it wasn't that interesting and he had given up listening to the whole thing. "It isn't worth time, man," he said while he gave me the recording. After school I went straight home and put my room in the right mood by darkening it and lighting up candles. Then I took my recorder that I hadn't used for years and plugged in my headphones. I was laying down on my bed, closed my eyes and pressed the power button. At first I didn't hear anything, but suddenly a quiet, deep voice started to whisper into my right ear. "You are nothing without me. You know that. Why do you ignore me? We both know you can hear me." I started to get goosebumps, but I didn't want to stop at this point and hear the next day from my friends that I'm a coward. So I kept listening. At some point the voice changed to a warm, lovely woman's voice who was comforting me. "Don't listen to him, baby. He can be a jerk sometimes." With the time, more and more voices could be heard and start to talk. And they become louder and louder. They screamed at me and I didn't even understand the most things they were saying. But as I realized that they addressed me with my name, I completely freaked out and threw my headphones toward the door of my bedroom and started to cry. My mom entered the room and asked me why I was crying, and I said that I'd been listening to the recorder and it just was too much for me. My mom asked me if I could show her the recording and I gave the recorder to her. She looked at it and then she turned pale as chalk. With her eyes wide open she said, "The recorder has no batteries in it."